Yo, hey there gamers, welcome back to Miss Gaming. Amix here, and today we'll be presenting to you the mid-season report of Top 11. This is this is our third episode of Top 11 and our second season in Top 11. So in our previous season we had a very good start. We had 2 losses and a draw. We ended up finishing second, and our two losses came from the same opponent. And this season we wanted to make that very different. We made some achievements in our previous season, and this season we've made more achievements. So starting from our league, in our league we are first place currently, 37 points, and the second place that actually played his match. So we've only considered 5 goals in 13 games. We've scored 57 goals, and when we look at the stats, we have the top scorer from our team. This is Saria, and we got him as a bonus from Champions Finals or something like that. And we have our lead assist, Joseph Bock. He was also a star in our previous season, and yeah, he's leading in assist. He's still our top rated player, followed by Saria. And Ulen right here is our second highest goal scorer. So I want to quickly make a comment about this game, that when they calculate the top rated player, there's a mistake right here, because this Jordan Durant only played 2 matches, just 2 matches, and is leading in the top rated. And my player Buck played 13 matches and is the second. So there's something wrong with the way they calculate it. But anyways, it has been a very good season so far. We've only lost 1 game. When we look at our fixtures, alright, so in the beginning of the game we had a win, then we had a draw and another draw, and it wasn't a very smooth beginning. We had win, draw, and we recorded our first loss in the cup. Yeah, in the cup first leg we had a loss, 1 goal to nothing. We weren't able to score, but in the second leg we made a comeback and we scored 3 goals. So after our loss in the first leg, we went on winning and winning until we got to the Champions League, where we had a 2-2 draw. It was actually a comeback, so we were lucky to live with a 2-2 draw. They started well with 2 goals scored and we made a comeback. Alright, so when we look at our club stats, club record this season, yeah, so we scored 101 goals this season. We've considered 20 in all competitions. We had a 10 goal leading streak at the beginning before we had our draw, and then we have 12 goals right now, 12 matches undefeated, 23 matches undefeated, and 12 matches winning streak. This is a club record right there. And we have 24 wins, 3 draws, and a loss. We scored 8 goals to nothing 2 times this match, and we scored 7 goals like 3 times this match. We have a very good record. Most goals in all competitions is Saria, who is also leading in the league, and most assists is Joseph Bock, who is also leading in the league. Most goals in a match was Saria, and we've had so many hat-tricks scored this season. Overall, we've had 35 wins, 4 draws, and just 3 losses, which is a good start. So we've had just 3 losses in over 40 games. When we look at our squad, alright guys, so when we look at our squad, we have a very, although it is 86%, it might be low for some, it might be high for some, but yeah, we have a very strong squad in my opinion, because we've won so many matches with this squad. And yeah, this squad is very versatile. I can actually I have like 5 formations I use, and yeah. So the most rated player is Saria, the highest goal scorer, and that we have Rogers, who is at 100%, yeah, thanks to training and all. So I just bought this guy cap, but I'm reserving him for next season because I'm not using him this season. I just bought him in advance. So we have Ulen, our top striker. We have Joseph Bock, who is actually our left. He only plays league matches. I do not set him for cup and Champions League. We have players for that. So we have Larson, who started in our previous season, but unfortunately this season he hasn't started as much. He just has 3 goals, 3 assists in the league, 1 goal, 3 assists in the cup. Although now he's a full right back. I did not set him to play our middle guys like last season. So we have Allen, who replaces Joseph Bock in other competitions and also in the league. Wow, what a player he is. We have Taxera, we have so many players right here. We have Sasa, our substitute, always mostly on the bench, although I do use him once in a while. We have Ramoa, who plays alongside Saria as attacking middle center. So our squad is very versatile. Players can play in different roles. We have Asji, our super sub. He has never started him in a match, and he has 5 goals, 2 assists. So I'm very proud of Asji. So looking at our training, I make sure that our players train a lot. We have 32% bonus, and by later on we are going to have more training. So our players are fit enough for the next match. And yeah, in our youth academy, I'm not that serious about that. We have 2 players there. Looking at our Champions League, it has been smooth so far. We started well. We won all our matches. We won 5 of our 6 matches, and we drew 1. So we have 1 foot in the quarterfinals because we've beaten our opponent 6-1. So I want to see how it's going to make a comeback about that. So after the quarterfinals, we're going to move to the semi-finals, then the finals. Hopefully we can make it there. Moving on to the cup. Wow, this has been the best competition so far. We started off well. We started with a 3-2 win and then a draw. So it wasn't as good as I wanted. Moving on to the round of 32, we had a 1-0 loss. That's our only loss so far, but we made a comeback and made it 3-0 in the second leg. Now, in our round of 16, it wasn't that difficult. We won him on both legs with the same goal difference. Now, welcome to the quarterfinals, the most dramatic moment. So in our first leg, we won it 2-0. Please note that our opponent never had a loss all the way. He had 30 games straight without having a loss. He had just like 4 draws, but never had a loss. So he wasn't present in this match, and then we were able to win it. In the second half. It was difficult to break the deadlock. Now moving on to the second half, the manager was present there. Where is he? Yeah, the manager was present, and we started the match with our player picking up an injury, and he's our left back. So we had to reset our formation and like start another formation, and we considered very close to this end of the first half, and 15 minutes into the second half. So he was back in it. If you noticed, he was making he made 2 substitutions, and those 2 substitutions were like attack-minded players, and those guys contributed, and yeah, they scored us, one from a set piece, the other one from a make sense teamwork. So towards the end of the second half, 3 quickest, sweetest, I don't know, the best goals my squad has scored. All came from one player, Ramoa. He scored 2 goals and gave assists for the second one, and that sent us straight into the next fixture, which is the quarterfinals. So which is actually the semi-finals of the game. So wow, what a mastermind that was. I almost thought we've lost it there, but we made it make sense comeback. Now next we have a semi-finals in our front. Hopefully you can win this and move on to the finals. And when I look at the statistics, this guy is the one that is going to make it to the final. He's at 120%, which is amazing. It's an incredible record. He's at 120%. I'm very sure it spends money in this game. He's from Ukraine, and yeah, he's the first in his league and is leading by far. So it might be very difficult in the finals, but I know we can do this. Alright, so we completed some events in our association. We've been going well. So moving on, when we look at our manager stats, we're second in our previous league. Alright, so in our achievements, we've made some achievements. We have 63 wins in our career. We scored 252 goals. We've made 34 transfers. We have 38 fair play matches. Yeah, it has been very nice. Alright, our one-time achievement, the only one we've had this season is this. We won last round, which is that cap I bought reserved for next season with 0 tokens left. So it has been a very interesting run so far. So financially, it hasn't been going well, but it hasn't affected us badly. we're on negative 3.06 million. Hopefully if we can win our league, that will give us more money. Looking at our ground, we've updated the area. Our medicals are all updated to level 1. We're updating our youths. The only place that hasn't been fully updated is our stadium, and after the updates of the other places, which is the youths, we are going to update our stadium to the max. We are going to put in as much seats as possible, update our stadium very well, so we'll get more money. All right, gamers, so that's all we're going to talk about in this episode. I have a match coming in few minutes, and yeah, I made a mistake. I think I made a mistake in setting my squad. I'm going to reset that, but okay, gamers, so hopefully when we come back to the end of this season report, it's going to be a very nice I'm going to have a very nice things to talk about, and yeah, hopefully we can just do this and win our league, probably the Champions League, hopefully the cup matches. I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember to hit that like button and also subscribe to this channel. Mix out.